Have you seen something strange in your neighborhood? Have you ever experienced something that couldn't be explained by the known laws of nature? Felt something using a sense beyond your own five senses? Things that you can't help but love as being paranormal.
Then that means you've gone through what academics refer to as a parapsychological phenomenon. Parapsychology is a unique branch of psychology dedicated to an academic study of these supposedly paranormal phenomena. And today, since it's not in my list of classes to take for my entire stay in college in the psychology program, sadly, I want to explore this branch of psych together with all of you. Welcome to Psypop. In this series, we'll be tackling how pop culture or something in pop culture has displayed a phenomenon where we can learn from it in the context of psychology and mental health. If you like the series and don't want to miss out on all of our future episodes, don't forget to show support by liking and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get a new notification whenever we post a new video. Yeah. Though belief in parapsychological phenomena can be traced all the way back to the earliest of possible times, parapsychology didn't become a subject of serious research until the late 19th century. The Society of Spiritual Research was founded in 1882, and others were founded in other Western countries soon after. These also appeared as a serious research partly as a response to the spiritual movement or to the rise of spiritualism. It is overall a movement in religion where it is based on the belief that spirits from the afterlife can interact with those who belong to the living, like you and I hope. The branch of psychology explores the cognitive phenomena called extrasensory perception, in which a person acquires visions or knowledge of other people's thoughts using means beyond the five senses, a la a sixth sense, if you will. Parapsychology, in studying the paranormal, is generally subdivided into the study of two types. First, we have the extrasensory perception. This includes things such as clairvoyance, telepathy, precognition, generally paracognitive in nature. The paraphysical, on the other hand, tackles psychokinesis, telekinesis, or basically the movement of an object without the use of physical force or energy. Nah, I can't move the camera even if I wanted to. As a specific discipline in psychology, it mainly studies phenomena that attempt to obtain viable information without the reliance of any of the five senses that we have. Admittedly, all of this may seem rather strange and somewhat unscientific, but there are scholars who defend its value as a valid study relevant to psychiatric practice. Okay, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this. Pasricha, in 2011, presented a scholarly article that argues that there is a difference between parapsychological experiences and psychiatric conditions. She goes on further to explain that understanding the differences between both and keeping an open mind regarding the possibilities of parapsychological experiences would be able to help with the development of adequate treatment strategies and enhance the understanding of certain medical, psychological, and psychiatric disorders that cannot be explained in terms of currently available theories. Parapsychology can also be used to study the phenomenon of psychic healing, wherein a patient would attempt to be healed from either their physical or mental illnesses through spiritual or parapsychological means. Although parapsychology's findings are often inconclusive, it is still acknowledged as an actual field of science. and can be observed in our own daily lives without having to dedicate yourself to the paranormal. Have you ever heard the terms of gut feeling and intuition? These are instances that we cannot explain. When we understand and know something without any reasoning. For example, the feelings we get when a situation seems off or dangerous. There have been many recorded incidences where intuition prevented catastrophes, such as doctors following their gut feelings on what the disease is without having any initial like doctors following their gut feelings. Darrell Bem created a research paper in 2011 which provided real evidence in the existence of precognition, psychic abilities to see the future, in case that wasn't clear. His research involves numerous experiments where he introduces the retroactive facilitation of recall, wherein the participants are asked to study through a material. Afterwards, they are asked to do a task that partially involves content from the material itself. The results usually end up with participants being able to recall some parts of the materials they studied while doing the task itself. From this, Darrell Bem claimed that humans have the capacity to feel the future. However, this research paper caused a large amount of controversy since other researchers found it difficult to replicate the results based on the studies they conducted related to the existence of precognition. And I'm not surprised, it's basically last-minute studying and filling in the blanks. Like, I do that all the time. It's not science, it's getting used to guessing and really bad study habits I don't recommend to any of you. If this seemed like a weird topic, well, you'd be right. There's a good reason that this isn't in my normal curriculum in school. It's because there's so little solid data that supports it as a serious field to study in depth when there's still so much more fields of study that have to be tackled in the curriculum, which already have a strong supporting evidence behind them. Schools have that limit, but PsyPoints doesn't. And that is what I love about this channel personally. Although it's a field that you'll never study in your time in school, I'm still glad that I got to explore this strange form of psychology together with all of you today. Please comment any topic you'd like for us to tackle next, like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day.